So today we have another case review. This one is the Sharkoon HDR TG5. So Sharkoon is, I don't know where they're out of. I have seen their cases here locally where I live in Tokyo. They're in a lot of the shops. I'm not really sure where they're from, but they do a lot of cases that I've seen here. So obviously this is a full tower case. So you're looking ATX, MATX. This does have support for ITX, but it will not fit extended ATX. So it's EATX. So first off, this is tempered glass. They have your big caution sticker here. Oops. Sorry. So this just four thumb screws comes out. Here we have the inside of the case, so it's pretty standard. PSU shroud is always nice. There's mounting for hard drives at the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that. This does come with 4 fans. So we have 4 120mm fans in the color red. It also comes in green and blue LED fans. Otherwise the case is exactly the same between the different versions. They're 3-pin and Molex connection. The same with the one in the rear. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PCIe slots. Rear mounted power supply, obviously, from the power supply shroud. And yeah, you can mount a 360mm radiator in the front, 120 in the back, and there are 2 120 mounts for fans / radiators at the top, or you could put a 280, it looks like, from the holes. Though I will note on their website, Sharkoon does say that on the top it does not support any radiators. There's not a lot of clearance between the motherboard mounting and the top of the case, so I can see why they said that. Technically you can mount them. Whether you're going to have room or not is a separate issue. So on the top here we have magnetic dust cover. So that's always nice. And you can see your mounting right here for your top. We have 2 USB 3s, 2 USB 2s, mic, headphone, reset, power switch. Right there, as well as, you know, your hard drive power activity lights. There is a lot of room up front, so this is a closed off case. So you're not going to get a lot of air. You know, there's no holes in the front. So what Sharkoon did, they have vents here and vents on the other side here. But if you look at the vents, they have they have the actual vent part, but behind the vents, there's like a little bracket that's kind of sealing off a lot of the air, and then there's a mesh on the back of that bracket. So basically what you end up with is half the space of these brackets here. So if it's this thin here, it's about half that. So that's how much air is going to be sucked in through the front. So not a whole lot. That's not ideal. Let's take off this front panel. See, the front panel comes off actually quite nicely. And let's see if I can get this in for the camera. So here are your vents from the outside, right here. If we turn it over, they have this plastic piece that holds the mesh in, but it also blocks off a lot of the airflow. So we have that there. It blocks off a ton of airflow. So your intake vents are only about half as wide as they look from the outside. So that's kind of a big problem. Also, this here, it's like smoked. I don't know how else to say it. It's like a smoked glass look. but it's fake. I don't know, it's kind of a yellow tingy color. It's probably not the best color to have. It would have been nice for a clear or like a darker color like they have on the side panel. Looks kind of off. So here's your front. So again, your 3 fans it comes with. There is mounting, but you don't have a lot of room here. There's a little cutout for the shroud. So if you are doing that, you're gonna mount it in the inside. I'd be really wary of thick radiators. It looks to be about. It looks like a 30 mil rad would fit in there. I mean, you can't be too sure because, you know, a lot of the radiator companies, they'll put 30 mils and then it'll be 32. But it's about 30 millimeters with the fans on the inside. So if you put the fans on the outside, maybe 35, 40, because these are slim fans, I just noticed that. But the fans in the front are slim, so they're 15 millimeter fans, thickness wise. It might be easier just to use these fans, because they are slim fans, give you more rad space. If you're going water cooling. So got that off. So back here, we have Harddrive mounts, 3.5-inch Harddrive mounts right here. That's kind of cool. It comes with a box full of screws and stuff, which is right here. And of course you have all your cables. There's a lot of holes on the side here for cable management. What is really nice is they folded over the edges of the holes, so though they don't have rubber grommets here, it's really smooth. They kind of just folded over the metal, so you don't have that sharp edge that catches the cable and makes it hard to push the cables through. I don't know if it looks as nice as having a grommet there. All these edges are smoothed over. Like, none of these are sharp. I'm not going to be cutting myself on anything. There's a lot of tie-off points. The power supply shroud under here, where the power supply goes. You know, so you're going to mount your hard drives. And they also have little, as the Verge would call them, insulating pads, so your power supply doesn't short. They're anti-vibration mount pads here, as well as a vent and another mesh air filter. This one isn't magnetic. It's just push it in, push it out kind of job here. That's pretty much it for the Sharkoon HDR TG5. It looks to be a really nice case. It's an aluminum case, it seems like. It's really light. Seems to be finished well. There's nothing really to complain about it. It has pretty much all your super popular options. Power supply shroud, your vibration mounts, comes with lots of fans, lots of room for radiators. It would be nice to see some better fans included, but I mean, it does include 4 fans. It's a $100 case, so they're working with a pretty tough price category. There's a lot of competition, and it does have the tempered glass, so it covers like all the super popular end options there. But this is definitely a solid case for $100. You're looking for a nice case with tempered glass. There's nothing to complain about. It has lots of mounting options for hard drives, fans, pretty much everything you need. Thank you for watching.